Hey guys, it is December 28th. It is 4:45-ish p.m. The markets are obviously closed, and let's see what I traded today. I traded RIOT, RIOT. Why? Because, to me, this is pretty much a penny stock, but it's a way of trading Bitcoin. I don't like trading cryptocurrencies. I don't trade Bitcoin, but Bitcoin is on fire and it's going up. So Bitcoin related stocks are also going up. Now, when you look at the daily, you see that this is very, very extended already, right? It's all the way up here, and today it looks like a pretty bearish candle to me. But Bitcoin being Bitcoin, and yeah, I think my thesis is that this is going to retest this level, this weekly level here, and that's my target, right? Now, this level comes from early 2018, from like around here. So yeah, like February or so, mid-February, more or less. Yeah. And I think we're going to retest it. Why? Why am I thinking, why am I so convinced that we're gonna go back up there? Well, guys, RIOT has a 21.69% short float, which means that 21% of the people that are holding this are short. That's a lot. That's a lot of people being short, and that means that if this stock pops up, their stop losses are going to trigger, which, long story short, means that the stock is going to keep going up, right? That's called a short squeeze. So I'm thinking that, yeah, Bitcoin is going up. This is a sympathy play, meaning that if one thing goes up, the other one will go up too, right? And it has a very high short float, which means that it's likely to go up even more violently when it spikes, right? So that's my thesis for thinking that we're going to retest this level. Now, I went in twice, and let me tell you what I did. By the way, I went in using the 1 minute candle because I wanted to day trade this. No, I wanted to treat this as a penny stock. And penny stocks, I usually trade with the 1 minute, not the 15 minute. And let's see, I went in here in the morning, which ended up being the very top of the day. Good for me. And I mean, in hindsight, this entry looks very bad, but at the time there was reason to my madness, and I thought there was going to be a breakout or a continuation anyway. Now, these are next week's $17 calls, which means that I have all the time in the world for this thing to work out, and if it doesn't, I'll just take my loss and move on, and that's part of trading, and it's gonna be a small loss anyway, so no worries. Okay, so this thing popped up. Then it retested this level, which is the high of 2 or 3 days ago, and it respected it very well. Then it retested 17-ish, couldn't really break it, and it just faded. Well, it just started to go down gradually. Now here, it held this level, the $16 level, right? And it started to curve up. So I wanted to go back in, and I did so with this week's $17 calls. Remember, these are next week's, these are this week's. However, my position here is laughable. Like, I mean, I honestly went in with like $100, right? Why? Because when you trade the same week's options, you have to be comfortable losing 100%. Because I mean, if this thing gaps down tomorrow, this is going to be pretty much worthless because of time decay. So if I was holding $5,000 worth of these contracts or $10,000, I would be very nervous. I'm holding $100. That's nothing, right? So yeah, I'm fine losing 100%. Hopefully I won't, because I do think this is going to pop possibly tomorrow. And if it doesn't work out, then I'll just cut my loss. There you go, no worries. Okay, yeah, so after I went back in, it just it went back down to this level and it hugged it for the rest of the day. Now, after hours, it's sort of pushing up, but I mean, I don't really like keeping this in mind too much because who knows how the market will look tomorrow, right? When it opens. And I mean, I trade options. I cannot really trade until 9:30 p.m. So after hours means very little to me. Now, when it translates into a gap up in the next day, then that's great. Or a gap down if I'm playing puts, right? But yeah. Okay, so that's pretty much it. That's the only thing I did today. I didn't close any trades. I'm just holding these contracts. This is pretty standard right now. This is super small, so whatever happens, happens, and I'm comfortable with it. And yeah, I'm just gonna call it a day for now, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow, okay? Cheers, bye.